Hi pandas, welcome to Storytime at Home. It's Mrs. Haywood. I have a funny and sweet book to read to you today. It's called The Goose Egg, written and illustrated by Liz Wong. The Goose Egg. We're reading with the permission of the publisher, Alfred P. Knopf. Do you see Henrietta the elephant? Henrietta loved quiet. She savored the stillness of the morning as she sipped her Darjeeling tea. She loved the soft rustle of the newspaper as she turned its pages. And more than anything, she loved the lake. The lake could be noisy on the surface. Oh, look at all those geese on the lake. But once Henrietta slipped below the surface, there was only the faint murmur of the water. She lost herself in her thoughts. Well, it does look very peaceful. Sometimes she got a little too lost. Bonk! Oh no, look, she hit a nest. These geese have a nest with some eggs, and she hit it and bonk! Oh, the egg got stuck on her head, and she doesn't even realize it. Henrietta's thoughts scattered. She went home to collect herself. She gently felt her sore head. Look, here's her trunk. Oh, what a lump! A real goose egg. Oh, that's funny, because if you've ever bumped your head hard enough, you do get a lump, and people call it a goose egg. So she bandaged up her head and kept quiet, waiting for the bump to heal. Until, look, that's so silly. She thinks she just has a lump because she bumped her head too hard. But it is really an egg there on her head. Crack! She felt the top of her head. She felt something soft, something fuzzy, something like a baby goose. Mama! Oh my, that was a real goose egg. Henrietta ran back to the lake, found a nest, and carefully placed the baby goose inside. Henrietta waited and waited. Mama! I'm sure your mother will be back soon. But no mother bird appeared. Henrietta couldn't just leave poor Goose alone. She scooped her up and took her home. From then on, Henrietta's quiet was shattered. Mornings were splashy instead of still. The newspaper didn't rustle, it ripped. Oh, you see the goose swimming in her tea, ripping her newspaper? Something needed to change. And as Goose got bigger, she only got noisier. Oh, look, those geese are flying by. Honk, honk. And she's on the ground saying, honk, honk, honk. Henrietta realized she had to teach Goose to behave like a proper goose. So Henrietta hatched a plan. Look, she's painting herself to look like a goose. Her head looks like a goose. Oh my goodness. Look, that's her trunk, but it looks like a goose. She showed Goose how to look for food, how to follow along, how to flap her wings, how to hang on. Hold on tight. Here we go. And how to let go. You're flying. When Goose was grown, it was really time for her to go. Bye, Goose. You'll do great out there. Henrietta's house was quiet again, but she found that she didn't love the quiet quite so much anymore. When she dove into the dark and lost herself in her thoughts, she just felt lost. And at night, she dreamed she heard Goose honking. Look, can you see? She sees the stars and she thinks the stars are even in the shape of a goose. She's thinking about Goose so much. Then, one day, the honking was real. Honk, honk, honk! Baby Goose! You're a mama goose now. Honk, honk, honk. They're so excited. So excited to see each other again. Henrietta loved those noisy goslings. That's what a baby goose is called, a gosling. And the quiet was even better than before. Oh, look, they're all napping together. The end. Thanks for reading with me today. Bye.